Here's a great little recipe idea for a Sunday morning when you're feeling like something a little bit luxurious. These are my cheesy cottage cheese pikelets with maple syrup and bacon. They are to die for. Now in here, I'm just sifting some self-raising flour along with a little bit of baking powder and some nutmeg. And we'll sift that. And the reason I'm doing this is to make these pikelets really light and fluffy. Now for the wet ingredients, the combination of 200 grams of cottage cheese. This is really easy measurements to remember, along with 200 grams of sour cream. So the cottage cheese is going to make them really light and fluffy, and the sour cream is going to give it a nice little tanginess. So mixing those together, along with 3 eggs to bind the whole thing together. Now all we need to do is give that a really good whisk to combine the cottage cheese, sour cream and those eggs. Once that's completely incorporated, I'll add a good pinch of salt to the dry ingredients, and then we'll just fold the 2 mixtures together. Okay, so this mixture is looking good. You can see that it's a thick mixture, and that's how pikelets should be. Now take this spatula out, and then we can start making our pikelets. I've preheated my pan on a medium heat, not too hot because you don't want them to burn. And then I like to add a little bit of butter, and then using a spoon we'll make pikelets. Now pikelets are pretty much pancakes, but they're smaller, so just 1 spoonful. And now this is where it gets really interesting. To make them cheesy pikelets, I'm adding a nice little sprinkle of cheese in the centre, so when you bite into them, they'll be really nice and cheesy. Okay, these are rising nicely. The cheese is starting to melt, and as soon as these bubbles start to pop, it's time to turn these little pikelets over and cook them for a further minute on the other side. Pikelets are looking fantastic, so it's time to take them out of the pan, and you have to stack them on top of each other. Now this is 4, so this is a very generous portion, probably enough for 2 people. And I just love stacking them because they really remind me of those American diners, and you can't have pikelets American style without a big drizzling of maple syrup over the top. And it may sound a little controversial, but again, it's very American to add some crispy bacon on the side. So you get that combination of sweetness from the maple syrup, saltiness from the bacon, and then perfectly fluffy pikelets because of that sour cream and cottage cheese.